Hello everybody, this is Josh with Techtopia TV, and today I have my review of the Lowepro FastPak BP250 AW2. Man, finally got it right. Alright, so I bought this bag about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. I bought it because the backpack that I currently have, I had a nice little area for like right along the back, like most backpacks do, that have like a laptop or a tablet pouch. It had one of those. You would put my lunch in it for work, and all that kind of stuff. But I was looking for something that I could also throw my camera into. So I wanted a bag that was just an all-around, all-purpose bag for me. So that way I could take my gear with me everywhere I wanted to go. I could take lunch, snacks, some extra change of clothes if I needed it, and everything else that I needed, plus my two-in-one, my laptop, tablet, whatever it is that you're going to take. So that's the reason why I picked one of these up. So what I ended up doing was I bought this one because it was pretty heavy duty. It's Lowepro. Lowepro is fairly expensive on some of their bags. I've seen more expensive tech bags that were specifically for just like carrying other gear and other like computer equipment and larger laptops, but I wasn't that worried about a larger laptop because I don't want a large laptop. I do all of my editing maybe in the future if I ever end up going to conventions and kind of stuff like that, and then maybe I'll want a better laptop, but right now it's not that big of a concern to me. So I picked up this bag here from B&H Photo, and I gotta say I absolutely love it. The straps have a very nice, trying to do this without making too much noise. These clamps on my table make a lot of noise, but the straps have plenty of padding. I've worn it every day, several times a day, to and from work and all that, and out when I was out backpacking earlier and stuff like that, and it's super comfortable. I didn't feel any fatigue on my shoulders. I didn't feel any kind of strain on my back. It was perfect. I didn't have any problems whatsoever. Now, the big thing that I love about this is that they do make a smaller version. I think they make the, what is it? I think it's the 150. This is the 250. They make a 150 that can handle up to a 11-inch laptop. So like a MacBook or Ultrabook or something along those lines, plus a tablet. But in case I ever decided to get a larger laptop, I didn't want to hold myself back. I'd rather be able to get something a little bit larger. That way I wasn't, screwing myself over later in case that I wanted to go to something bigger and upgrade my laptop later in the future. So I went ahead with this one and basically future-proofed myself. So this one here can handle up to a 15-inch laptop plus a tablet. So the big thing in here is that right back here on the back, you have this zipper pouch here. Now there's a nice little sleeve part here where you can put in a tablet, say like an iPad or a Galaxy Tab or whatever it is that you got, and then they have one in the pouch in the back for a tab or a laptop. Now this is my 11-inch two-in-one, and for some reason it's not that thick. I mean, you can see it's not a very thick two-in-one, but it will not fit in the tablet sleeve, even though technically it is a tablet. And it's not the thickness that's the problem, it's the height. So that kind of worries me. I don't really know, but everything that I've read, people didn't have an issue with a larger iPad fitting in here whatsoever. I don't have an iPad to test out, so whatever. So anyway, my two-in-one fits in here fine. There's a sleeve in here for the tablet, fits fine. It works good. So it has this other front pouch here that I just basically put my earbuds in. They have a little hard case, the ME electronic earbuds that I did in another video prior to this one. But I put those in the small pouch because I don't really have anything else to go there. Then there's a larger pouch on top that has extra pouches and pockets in here, some netting. It has place for like pens and pencils. It has another little pouch back here that you can put stuff in that you want to just kind of keep tucked away. A nice little lanyard for your keys if you want to lock that and put your keys in here. And then it's got a nice flat surface down here. And this is basically a place to put like your snacks, extra shirt or something if you're expecting to get wet or whatever. Then you can put all that kind of stuff in there. So that's really, really good. I like the fact that it has a large compartment. I'm pretty sure the 150 would have a smaller compartment, which would kind of be a problem, I guess. So then you have this nice little flap down here in the front. So you undo these two clips here and you lift open the flap and you have another pouch here. So this little pouch here has a nice little sleeve in here to kind of keep stuff tucked away. You can put smaller things in here. I mean, extra cards or any other kind of a camera equipment that you might have that's really, really small. Sometimes I put my little lavalier mic rolled up in there. I might throw in there. Just, you know, anything really kind of small and slim. Now this is where it gets good. I'm trying to do this without making too much noise, but it's not going to be easy. So then what you have down here is you have this nice little pouch to get to your camera. Now you'll notice that my camera's not in there. Well, my camera's not in there because it's on the tripod right there. Another reason why my camera is not in there is because I have the Lumix G7 and I have the 14 to 42 millimeter kit lens that it came with, and it's really small. And it ain't gonna fit there very well without it flopping all over the place. So this is definitely made for much larger DSLRs, so like Canons, Nikons, and those types. So basically the way that it's made, I'll get a better, you know, close-up angle here or whatever, but it has multiple little storage compartments in here. You can peel these away. They have all the different Velcros and everything that you can peel off and peel back and move it around, so, you know, somewhat. I mean, you can't move them all, but most of them can be moved around and try to get it to the way that you want it to be. Now, this is meant to be for a larger SLR, DSLR camera with a zoom lens on it. So you can leave a zoom lens on the actual camera. So the camera would be sitting here with the screen facing this way and the camera lens shooting out that way. So that way you can keep a zoom lens plus 3 other lenses. So you can have 4 lenses plus your camera with you all the time. Now, I don't have that many lenses because I just recently bought this camera. So what I did was I stored away my old Canon camera that I used for my videos prior to getting this one. So it's the perfect size of a lens when it's all folded up. So it dropped right into the little lens case or lens slot with no problem whatsoever. Works perfectly. Then in my other pouch here, I have the charging cable for the Canon camera. Another pouch, I have the lens hood that came with the Lumix, as well as the data cable, which I don't really use because I have the card reader for the Lumix. Then on this side, it has these nice little flaps here to put smaller, skinnier, narrow gear in here. So I have the Lumix battery charger in one, and then in the other one is where I usually keep my Zoom H1 recorder. So that way I have everything that I could possibly need all tucked away in this one little bag, and it is absolutely amazing. I recently went out and went for a walk with my dog, took him out, and I brought the bag specifically for this review just to kind of get an idea how it would work. You know, I put some waters in it and all that other kind of stuff, and it worked out perfect. Now, the whole idea is that you can get to your camera equipment on the fly. For those, holy crap, this is an amazing moment, I really needed to take a picture. So that's what the whole idea is, for it to zip over here on the side. Because then you can just unzip it if you put the camera in the proper spot, which I can't do. You flip open the flap, which will be over here on your left-hand side. You unzip it and reach in, and whoosh, there you go. Quick draw McGraw, you pulled out your camera, take pictures, take your video, do whatever it is that you need to do, knock it out, and you're good to go. That's pretty awesome. I do love that, but my camera won't really fit there. I mean, I could probably maybe eventually add something to it, I guess, to like kind of pad it up in that one area to get my camera to stay there, but I just tuck it into one of the other pouches and just call it done. Right here, you have like some little tiny, little stretchy little bands here or whatever, elastic bands here with SD cards. So you can put your extra SD cards, or like if you have like an SD card wallet, you can tuck it in there and you're good to go. You'll never run out of SD cards. They're always right there for you. Now on the back side here, let me fold these back. The back side here, you have a strap that tucks in here and a strap that tucks in here. Now what these straps do is for a trolley. So like if you have your, your luggage. I just recently took my wife and my son to the airport, and you got the luggage where you pull up the little handle and you roll it through the airport. You can sit this on top of the luggage, and then this clips around the trolley handle, and then the handle comes up to about here, and you're off through the airport or wherever it is that you're going with your luggage. So that's kind of nice that they added that in there, because then you know it's secure. You can pull it around, have it on all in one thing rather than having it on your back and be pulling around a cart. So that's nice that they added that, and it has little pouches, like I said, to tuck it out of the way. Now another thing is it does have the chest clips as well as the waist clips. So let me see if I can do this without messing up my microphone. So if I put it on, and this thing's light, super light, especially without anything in it. Now, hopefully I don't hit my mic. My mic's up here. I don't want to make a bunch of noise and kill all of my headphone wearer listeners or viewers. So, click that in there. Like I said, I really don't want to make a lot of noise on my mic. All right, so you clip that in here, and then if you're really doing some serious hiking, you're in like Yellowstone or something like that, then you can have your waist clip as well. So you clip it off, and then you have these little straps that are on here already that you can pull back to wherever you need them to kind of keep the little tails out of the way. And there you go. Now you got it tight on the chest, tight around the waist. It ain't going anywhere. And here's what it looks like on. So it's fairly low profile. I mean, there's some meat sticking out there, but it's not bad. You can definitely deal with it. It is super light and super comfortable. Now it does have this strap over here on the side for a tripod. You can actually tie a tripod on here, which I did. I was kind of skeptical about it, and I was like, yeah, right, man. I got a aluminum tripod. I got a new tripod coming in tomorrow, but I was like, I don't know about that. It seems like it's going to add quite a bit of extra weight. It seems like it'll be uncomfortable. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I went ahead and did it anyway just to see. And it worked phenomenally well. I was really surprised. So I was able to just clip this around through there. Make sure you clip it back, by the way, because this thing doesn't stay in there, which I learned the hard way whenever I was out filming. The strap can come out if you don't want it, and you don't want it there. You don't want it dangling around everywhere. I didn't clip it back after I removed my tripod from it, and it fell off on the trail. And luckily I was walking along and I turned around, oh crap, there it is. I went down there, picked it up, clipped it back on, so got lucky there. But it worked really well. Now I guess it mentions that it has a pocket for water bottle or for your tripod. So I don't know if you're supposed to stick the tripod into this pocket and then tie it up with this. I didn't do that because my tripod is, as small as it'll possibly go. I mean, it's a good height. So what I did was I had it through here. I'll show you. I had it through here, and I had it dangling down. It stuck a little bit past the bag or whatever, and it just kind of like, it flopped around a little bit, but it wasn't anything that is like, I couldn't manage. So it was fine. So it was hanging on here. I mean, I guess I could have tucked it in here, but I felt kind of like it wasn't a good idea. But this is made for the tripod as well as putting like a water bottle or, your Gatorade, whatever that you're drinking and you want to take that along with you, or other things. I mean, you can stuff anything in any of these little pouches. Whatever you want it to be is what it can be. The Lowepro bag includes a weather-sealed cover that is on the bottom of the bag. You can pull it out and it is attached permanently, so that way you don't lose it. You pull the pouch out and you can wrap it over top of the bag to seal it from weather. Now, this does not make it waterproof, but it does seal it away from rain or other elements such as snow when you're out backpacking. Now, this is a nice little feature. You can see that it fits really, really good on the bag. The handle on the top is still accessible, so you can still carry the bag around like normal. And you can also get to the rear straps as well, so you can wear it with the sealer on. And I must say that it does a good job. Now, this strap for the waist is removable, which you'll see in the video whenever, you probably already saw depending on how I edited this video. I didn't have it on because I don't need that. I'm not going hiking. I'm not climbing Everest. I'm not going up mountains and cliffs and stuff. So I wasn't really worried about the bag flopping all over the place. So that was the first thing I did when I got the bag, was remove this, because it is removable. It's a pain in the butt, but it is removable. It goes back behind this pad for your lower back that sits in the small of your back, and it actually works wonders. Like with it sitting there, it's a very comfortable backpack. I don't think I've ever had a backpack more comfortable than this. So it sits in the small of your back. Well, it's Velcro back here. And so if you fight with it long enough, you can pull the strap out, and it comes out, toss it wherever you want it, whenever you need it, and you're going on a vacation or something, you can pull it right back out, put it back through there, smash it together, it Velcros itself, and you're good to go. You're set. So the FastPak BP250 AW2 from Lowepro. It is an amazing bag, and I'm glad that I bought it whenever I bought it. It was on sale. I couldn't pass it up. I decided that I was going to go ahead and just jump on it. So that's exactly what I did. I jumped on it, and here I am. So thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and if you thought it was crap, you know what to do. And I will see you in the next video.